What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. So as usual, we're going to rummage through the yard and see what we can find. There is, honestly, out of every car here, there's one that I'm highly interested in locating. The problem is I have no idea where it is. I believe it is a 1999 Cadillac DeVille. But again, I don't know where it could be. So I did see, however, sitting way off in the distance, a Ford frickin' Ranger. And the first thing I noticed about it is it still has a oh, they're broken. Oh, they're all kinds of torn apart and knocked over. Yeah, very damaged. But I saw these appliances in the back and I was like, man, what a deal. You buy a Ford Ranger, you get a free washer and dryer. Now, real quick, I see this Mustang here and it says TT73. What does that mean? I have no idea. 2016, this does not look like a GT. Looks like a four-cylinder, maybe a V6. And I'm sure the hood is probably stuck. She had some miles on her too, worn seat bolsters. It's pretty rough. But when I see TT, I'm thinking twin turbo. And if this is a V6 with twin turbos, well, that could really be something interesting now, couldn't it? See, this is all... it's jammed. I'm not going to be able to get this open. I was really hoping, but she's all jammed up. And I don't think the hood is up enough anywhere for us to see. Yeah, I can't see in there. Dang it. Surely it's not twin turbo. Do we see an intercooler hiding down here? Can't see anything. What about down there? No. No, I think it's just a stock one. Now, here's another one that I wanted to show you guys. You've seen it before, and I'm going to show it to you again, just to show you that it's still here. There it is, the Scat Pack. $392, 2022 Charger. I had a lot of people telling me that this car is fine, that literally this car will run and drive again, no problem, because freshwater flood. And while I agree with you, freshwater floods aren't nearly as bad as saltwater. Most things will come back to life from a freshwater flood. The problem with this one that I think some people missed out on was when I said that the car was literally underwater up to like here, okay? Like literally all of this was underwater. All right, that means the engine was underwater. I had people telling me the engine's savable. Maybe, probably not. I had a lot of people tell me the transmission, easily savable because it's a sealed transmission. Nothing can get into it. That's absolutely wrong, guys. I don't know where people come up with this. And then they spew this misinformation as factual on the channel. No, yes, the transmission is sealed. Let me tell you something about transmissions. When you have a case that contains a bunch of moving parts, they have to have vents, guys. It has to be able to ventilate. Otherwise, the pressure builds up and it'll blow out seals. Same thing with the rear differential. Yes, it's sealed, but it also has a vent tube, guys. Again, bunch of gears moving with oil building pressure, it's got to be able to ventilate. Otherwise, you blow out seals. So, when a car goes underwater to here, guess what? Those vent tubes go underwater. Guess what happens? The water then goes through the vent tubes and inside the transmissions. Now, here's another thing to think about. Oil is thicker than water, okay? Those seals on engines and transmissions are designed to keep oil from getting out. Water being so thin can get in through the seals as well. I had people tell me this car is worth a fortune because the engine's good, transmission is definitely good, rear differential is definitely good. Guys, let me tell you something. This car has probably been sitting for 6 months or longer full of water. I'm talking full engine, transmission, rear diff. This is all trash, guys. You ain't gonna save any of this. There's a few usable parts on this, but in my opinion, this car is absolutely junk. Now, here's something that I almost have to have, guys. I've been wanting a smart car. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things that's on my bucket list that I've wanted for so long. This, I like it. I really do. It's probably wrecked. Oh, yeah. How bad is it, though? Is it just a door? No. Suspension's damaged. Everything on this side is caved in. That's a shame. It's not just the door. Literally everything on this side has been pushed in. Dang it. Well, that sucks. It's an older one, 2009. This would have been great. I would have absolutely I knew it. It says Brabus on it. I knew that's what the B stood for. I knew it. A smart Brabus, whatever. You've got to be joking me. Somebody had to have thrown all that on. There's no way. There's no way. Are you serious? No way, man. That would make this like a really interesting car. No, we're not going to do it, man. We're not going to do it. Guys, I have been on a car buying spree as of late. I don't even know how many cars I bought, but I'm currently winning 15, and I have already won at least another 6 or 7 that are being delivered from all over the country, guys. I've got cars coming from multiple cities in California. One's coming from Seattle, Washington. I've got another coming from New York, another coming from Maine. I've got one coming from Michigan. I have bought a ton of cars. I decided for this batch of cars, I wanted to buy the stuff that I enjoyed the most, and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it with me. It's going to be a slew of cars from the 80s and the 90s. I mean, a ton of stuff that you guys have probably not seen in a very, very long time. So stick around. I hope you're going to enjoy the content coming with all of these phenomenal cars. Some run, some don't. It's just going to be a mixed bag, and most of them I paid between $200 and $600 for, guys. Just stupid cheap cars from the 80s and 90s that I think we all used to love and we definitely miss today. Okay, this is interesting. An Escalade, lifted, wrecked, and hail damaged. Needless to say, we're not going to spend very much time on this one. Oh, and underwater, apparently. That headlight is half full of water, or half empty, depending on how you like to view life. An old Buick crunched in the back. I'm not seeing too much over here yet. The one car I'm interested in is probably going to take me the entire day walking through this yard to find. And even then, there's no guarantee that we're going to find it. I shouldn't be that interested in a 99 DeVille, but it looked like it was in incredible condition. It's supposed to be a run and drive. I can probably get it cheap because everybody's afraid of the North Star. That's why I want to come out here and put hands on it, listen to it run, check the engine out myself, because the last thing I want is a blown up North Star. I currently have a Tesla that's in service with a many thousands of dollars repair. You guys can guess in the comment section below why it's there, but yeah, the last thing I need is another car that needs a very expensive repair. How about a Mercedes-Benz Winnebago touring coach? Now, this one's severely wrecked. This isn't going to be something we'd be interested in, but I don't think it'd hurt to just take a quick look and kind of see how these things look. I get a lot of you asking me to take you on tours of some of these travel trailers and stuff, and you know, sometimes I do, but for the most part, I leave that stuff out because the videos just don't do all that well with it. But something like this is kind of unique, guys. This is something that I don't think we've ever seen here before. A Winnebago 2013. So keep in mind, this is very old, guys. This thing is 11 years old. And if it wasn't wrecked so bad, I'd jump on top of this. This thing looks super luxurious. Oh, it doesn't open itself. Battery's probably dead. Ooh, yes. The ultimate travel experience right here, guys. I mean, it's a little cramped. We even have a light on here? Yeah, we got lights. This thing might actually run even though it's severely wrecked. Bags are blown. Nice Kenwood deck there in the middle. This is nice. I mean, full size. You can stand up in this, no problem. Nice cabinetry. So much room. What is this? Oh, the sink? That's kind of cool. Yeah. No. The little stove. Just a little propane burning stove, just like you'd find from a Walmart on a Coleman or something. Little refrigerator, microwave. I'm not sure what that is right there. Maybe that's a little heater or something. Got a thermostat. Looks like a slide. No, an awning. I was going to say this doesn't have a slide out. Porch, ceiling, bath, and then all of your... Oh, that works. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. This should be your shower. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So this is a combination toilet, sink, and shower. That's actually kind of ingenious. A toilet, sink, and a shower back there. You know, it is small. And a little cutout for the shower right there, I guess, of the sink. Place for your flat screen TV right there. Some counter space, place to sit. And of course, a kind of a couch that folds out into a bed. Oh, that is comfortable. This is a nice place to sit. And then, of course, you've got your felony forest sitting right there. This turns into a table somehow. I have no idea. But look how it just slides around. Very lightweight. This is nice. I kind of like it, guys. So there you have it. A Mercedes Winnebago. All right, here comes one of my cars. A Cadillac. Oh, am I outbid? Oh, man, a 2001 Cadillac Catera. You guys remember these? These things were horrible cars. God, come on, man. $2,100. It's only got 40,000 miles on it, guys. Boy, they're really pushing it. $2,700. Come on. Come on. I want this one. A 44,000 mile Cadillac Catera. They're pushing it too high on this one, man. Seriously. $2,875. Here we go again. Now we're up to almost $3,000. I really want this car. Golly, $3,200? I mean, I know it's low mileage, but these weren't exactly great cars. Are you serious? $3,300. I'll throw another bid on. I'm getting, seriously, $3,475. We're getting to a point where it doesn't make any sense, guys. $3,575 for a Cadillac Catera.
Time extended.
One more. I'm done. I'm finished. $3,600. I won it. Great. I won the Cadillac Catera for $3,500. That'll be a car I'll probably never be able to sell. Now, you guys know that I'm just not the biggest fan of Hondas, but I know a lot of you are, and that's why I'm showing this. Here we have a 2010 Honda. I think this is a CR-V, although I can't figure out why it's here, and I can't tell what the mileage is. I think that says 355,517 run and drive, and it's here for what? Lost type other. Interesting. So, good tires all the way around. I don't see any damage. None. Four-wheel drive. What? Why is this here? Is it flooded? Normally they'll say flood. It's not a flood. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. One of these days, you remember Willy Wonka? You know, not the newer one, the old one. The original Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, I think is what it was. You remember he invented smell-o-vision? I think that's what it was. We need that. I really need you guys to understand what I have to smell out here. I think it would give you a new appreciation for the kind of stuff we do out here. This smells, I'll tell you exactly what it smells like. It smells like animal urine. It smells like an animal was in here urinating all over the place. It is so bad. It's got that ammonia stench to it. It is, maybe that's why it's totaled. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is nice. This is such a great place to be. You've got the little mirror here, so you can see the dog or the cat back there pissing all over everything. That's exactly what that is for. Oh, wow. Who lets... I don't know. Let's pop the hood. It says it runs and drives, so... I mean, it's a Honda. It probably does. Look at the teeny tiny battery. How much does one of those batteries even cost? You know what I mean? Well, for every car that I have, it's like the battery is massive, and it's going to run you like $150 at least. This battery directly from Honda. It's a Honda battery. So somebody was servicing this at the dealer, I guess. how much is that battery? You know, $75, $100, probably from the dealer, $150, but nice little 4-banger and all-wheel drive. That's interesting. Very interesting. Something, this is actually kind of a big SUV, guys. It's a good size. It's dead as a doornail, so I'm gonna grab my jump pack. We're gonna try to fire this thing up and see what it does. Well, immediately the cooling fan came on, so I suppose that's a good sign. Sitting in here is just not pleasant. Let's see what the mileage is. Said it was like 355. It is 155. It's actually not bad. Oh, says it's a run and drive too. That doesn't sound good. Low compression. Yeah, that's a compression issue. I don't want to kill my booster pack with this thing. There it goes. Question, is there smoke coming out the exhaust? Looking for head gasket smoke. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she's smoking a little bit. That's what I was thinking too, guys. It's an awful warm day to have so much condensation coming out of the exhaust. I do believe this has a slight head gasket problem. It seems to run great once you get it started, but it's like once it sits for a while, I think what happens is you're getting coolant leaking down into the cylinders. Not a ton, but enough, because obviously, you know, liquids like water don't compress. So I think it's a problem, guys. Let's see what the oil looks like. Does it have milkshake? No milkshake. That's a good sign. This is one. There's a lot of ways of There's a lot of ways of doing this. One is you can do it the right way. Send it to a mechanic, actually have it fixed. Right, that'd be the right thing to do. But if you're looking for something that's just cheap, it's going to get you around, well, this is one I throw some head gasket repair in and I just drive it. Keep the oil changed, and I'll bet it works. Throw some of that Blue Devil in there. I swear by that stuff, man. I do. I love Blue Devil. I've had that stuff work. And take a car that was literally blown up, almost undrivable, and take it to where it ran and drove perfectly normal again. I know there's a lot of people out there saying that snake oil, mechanic in a bottle, never works, but I'm somebody that's actually used it for a long, long time, and it doesn't work every time. But my success rate with that stuff has been like 90%. Like most of the time it works, and it's got a money-back guarantee. So if it doesn't work, you can take it back. As long as you follow the instructions, you can take it back and you get a refund. So you really don't have anything to lose. Something like this, where it seems like you've got an ever so slightly blown head gasket. You see it's cleared up now. Ever so slightly. This is the perfect time to catch this and nip that in the bud. You throw some Blue Devil in this, I guarantee it'll seal it back up. This thing will probably run another easy 50,000 miles. You got good tires. Body looks decent. Still don't really understand why it's here, other than the smell. It stinks. I mean, this is not bad. Throw an ozone machine in this, give it a good wipe down. Ooh, it just stinks so bad. It smells awful. Cold air conditioning. Of course, it's a Honda, right? It's a Honda. Let's see what else we got on the dash here. We've got a traction control light. Seatbelt. Brake? I don't know. Where's the brake? Is it? Oh, right there. There we go. So brake light is off. We still have a traction control light, so maybe no. Traction control light does nothing. Radio, we've got XM. I think it said it needed a code. Oh, it tells you not to sit your coffee. Are you serious? Navigation DVD. You've got a PC card adapter, CD slot, and then close. It literally tells you not to put your coffee on, like, you'd be driving around with your coffee on top of this. The things that we as people need labels for to tell us not to do. It's absolutely incredible. Brakes feel good. Sorry, the smell's starting to get to me. Oh my. Anyway, heated seats, cold air, backwards, forwards. And what more do you want, man? Important window? Less important window. Oh my gosh. This is affecting me, seriously. It's kind of an odd little vehicle. Sunroof too. But I do like it. I like it. It's an interesting vehicle. And I think for the most part, this is a great deal. I'm going to rev it up a little bit, try to boost that battery. I don't know if it's going to come back to life. Let's turn the climate control off, just so we're not dragging the charging system down with anything. I'm curious if it starts back up. I bet it starts back up perfectly fine, normal, no issues. Or that battery may just be dead. All right, you ready? Dead. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's fine. I still like this one, and I think this is an easy and relatively quick and cheap repair. So I'm gonna put it on my watch list and we'll see what happens. Now here's something you just don't see every day. This is a 2007 Saab 9.3. It looks like it's got that Arctic Aero package. It's got the ground effects, it's got the clear tail lights. Yeah, it is the Aero package. You get the spoiler, it's got the blue convertible top on blue paint. I'm be interested to see if the interior is blue also. Why is this one here? Tires are in good shape, body's in good shape, paint looks decent. Convertible top is good as well. That is a really nice material on the top. The back window is still intact. Tinted windows. It is black and gray contrasting interior. I like this. It's even got the rubber floor mats from Saab. This is seriously a Monkey Wrench Mike special right here, guys. But I'm gonna keep this one for myself. I'm not gonna tell them about it. I think we'll throw a bid on this one real quick. It says it's a run and drive with 110,000 miles. You got the turbo V6. These things are incredible. If I remember correctly though, I think these are timing belt motors. I'd love to get down there and see if I can see a timing cover, but yeah, she's covered, guys. This is something that I would not want to work on ever. Let's check some fluids. Oil, crystal clear. Very nice oil. Brake fluid. It's just a hair below the minimum mark. You've got, is that engine coolant way up there? That's your coolant bottle? And look, they've put some kind of a tape, an insulating tape around it. Very interesting. Everything under here looks good, guys. Take a look at your little turbocharger right there. All right, well, what do you guys say we see if it starts? If not, we can throw a jump pack on it. Michelin tires, they all match. Interior is in incredible condition on this. One key. Oh no. That's going to be a problem. The key has to... does it not open? Is there no way of... I don't think so. Is there a way of opening this? Maybe a physical key? There it is. There we go. No, she's dead. All right, let's throw a jump on it real quick, guys. Let's see what it'll do. Well, we've got some beeping noises going on. This thing's got a ginormous battery. Yep. And here we go. You ready for this? Oh, she fired right up. Now I see there's a guy over here lurking. He's checking this car out, but he's trying not to be noticed. You know, he ain't got a jump pack, so he can't start it. And he probably didn't know that the key separates, so you can just undo it from there. Stability control failure, contact service. So when I get out of the car, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about how horrible this thing is. Oh, it's just, this car is awful. I wouldn't touch this. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this one with a 10-foot pole, guys. Nah. Get in the trunk. No, trunk's not working. Nah. Yeah, you could tell there's something really wrong with this one. It's running like absolute crap. Well, that's unfortunate. I was really interested in this one too, guys. I sure do like the color combination. She's slick. Oh, let's close this door. Oh, I'm lying. This car is great, man. Don't know if the AC works. Looks like it's all the way down. Oh, AC was off. Let's turn it on. Up. I do believe we have some AC going here. We'll give it a minute to kick in. Cup holder. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look how technologically advanced this is. Wow. All right. No books. Air conditioning does work. Night panel, convertible roof. The steering wheel's in great shape. It runs perfect. Reverse. Drive. Brakes feel good. Important window. Less important window. Even less important window, but important for rolling down the top. And bingo, all the windows work. I'll bet the convertible top works, but we're not going to mess with it right now, guys. And listen, I'm all about helping the next guy out, but I want this car, so I'm going to pretend like this thing is absolutely horrible. It's junk. We're going to turn that off. We're going to shut the car down. I'm going to hope that the battery has not recharged. We're going to take the key so that nobody else can start it, and we're going to lock it in the glove. No, I'm kidding. Guys, I'm kidding. I can already see people typing angry. There you go. The key is back installed. All right, it's back where it belongs. And this is one we're absolutely bidding on. Uh-oh. Oh no. Are you serious? Oh, son of a... Come on. I really don't want to climb over the damn seat. You serious right now? Let's roll this window down. It started again on its own, which... Uh-oh. Come on. What is the deal? Okay. So this is one of those cars. Oh, the back window just went down. What is... Quit screwing around, car. Let's shut this thing down. All right, now let's put the key back. Come on. It's not wanting to latch now. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Well, and the e-brake is hidden. How cool is that? Right there. Yeah, what a piece of junk. What a horrible, horrible car. I wouldn't want my worst enemy to have this car. It's how bad it is. Awful car. And I definitely would not want Monkey Wrench Mike to have this car. Nope. Because this one is mine. All right, needless to say, it's on the watch list and we are winning this car for $575. The listed damage is hail. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't see any hail on this car. Tell me the door didn't lock. Okay, thank goodness. The battery is dead again, so she's not gonna start back up. I am looking for hail damage, guys, and I just don't see it. Not anywhere. So somebody must have been really picky. This is one that we'll do a Carfax on because I'm very curious to see if the timing belt has been done on this. I'm assuming it's a timing belt because everything from back in the day had timing belts, guys. That would be of great concern to me if the timing belt was not replaced. Okay, so we're still looking for that Cadillac. So let's continue running around here. I see is that a GL? This is something Mike would love. Tires off the rim, so's the other one. This is a GL 550 though, so this is nice. Wondering what it ran over though. I was not out here looking for a Mercedes. There's another one. I've already got a couple Mercedes coming to the channel. By the way, don't miss it, guys. I got some great videos coming up. We have a one-year only 1997 Mercedes E420 coming to the channel. It's a one-year only E420, only for 1997, and I've got that one coming from California. And then I've got another one. It's an S320W. but I would not hesitate to pick up this. I kind of like the GLs. Oh, you can't even get in this one. Good Lord. It's got power. What's the mileage on it? 2 keys? Dead as a doornail. Oh, that's a shame. I really don't need one of these guys, and this is way newer than what I'm bidding on right now. I'm trying to do like 80s and 90s and maybe some of the 2000 stuff. Occasionally something a little newer. This is a 2014. Obviously ran over something pretty big. This wheel is obliterated, but it doesn't look like the suspension has been pushed back into the pillar or anything. It looks like the wheel took the brunt of the impact, absorbed it, and shattered. So you might get away with maybe replacing a control arm on this. All 4 tires, guys. This thing ran over something serious. Look at this tire. It's facing a little bit towards the driver's side. Over here, same thing. So, I mean, it looks like the tie rods are probably still lined up all right. This may not be that bad. State Farm, 141,000 miles. I don't know, guys. I know that Monkey Wrench Mike would be all over this in a heartbeat. Maybe I should send this to him, because this is more something he'd be interested in than me. I don't really need a family go-getter right now, guys. Oh yeah, I recognize that engine. We've done some work on these guys. These are the ones that are notorious for oil seeping past the seals and getting into the computer and screwing everything up. You can end up with all kinds of problems. Oil gets into the computer's trashed, the wire harness is trashed. And if you look at the cam magnets down here, they don't look like they're new. I don't think they've been replaced. Those look original. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one, guys. Decent looking. This one's not gonna be for us. Now here's a truck. It's such a shame to see it in this condition, man. God, these are beautiful. It's a 92 F-150. It's the flare side. This is not like a Lightning or anything, but this is like the pinnacle of the 90s. Okay, maybe not the pinnacle of the 90s, but you get what I'm saying. These wild colors, the flare sides, man, this colored stripes on the bottom, the two-tone paint jobs. This is what it was all about, man. This is what it was all about. You would see people out on scooters, bikes, skateboards, man, tennis shoes, everything was just, it was bright, colorful. Ooh, boy, this has seen better days, inside and out, good Lord. Yeah, a friend of mine, his name was Mike. When we were kids, his dad had one of these, and I loved that truck, always wanted one. This one, no, I think we're gonna hard pass on this one, but damn, man, it's like the older I get, the more I am really missing all of those cars from the 80s and the 90s. The same cars that I remember my parents, my grandparents talking crap about. They didn't like them. They didn't like those cars. You know why? Because they were being forced into them. All the nice big body luxury cars were starting to get phased out. Cars and trucks were starting to get smaller with smaller engines, and you know, it's just one of those things. Nobody wanted to be forced into something, kind of like with electric vehicles, right? Nobody wants to be forced into something or have it shoved down their throats. But now I'm looking back and I'm like, man, for me, for us, for guys like me in their 40s, girls, you know what I'm talking about. It's, boy, it's a pastime, isn't it? It takes you back, and you feel like it was such a better place back in the 80s and the 90s than it is today. Now, I found my Cadillac, and this is very interesting because I thought this was like an off-limits area. I guess I was wrong about that, because I see my Cadillac over here, and you guys ain't gonna see it, but I almost would have never seen it. I mean, it is really hidden back here. I just happen to be glancing because most of these are upcoming lots. These are like upcoming donations and stuff. So usually I don't come back here. But I just happen to see this little gem poking out. And there it is. And this is why I'm interested in it, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a DeVille Concourse, guys. Got the chrome Cadillac license plate. Beautiful car, run and drive, donated vehicle. You guys know I love donations. I can't tell you why. They're just a mixed bag, and they're a lot of fun. Northstar, I'm not the biggest fan, okay? 2012 Associate Member, Sheriff's Association of Texas. So obviously this car came from Texas. One of the big deals about these cars when they have this roof is how's the material? Well, it looks to be in great shape, guys. It really does. The car itself looks to be in great shape. It's got like new tires. Are you serious? Wow. This is beautiful. I mean, to me, I know some of you are thinking it's an old Cadillac, it's junk. Well, I love these old cars, man. I do. And it's hidden. This is great news. They've got it hidden back here away, because all the cars you're supposed to be looking, the sale lot is way out there, guys. Ain't nobody gonna come over here and see this. This, it's fate. This is ours. Let's see how the door handle looks. Door panel's in good shape. Oh, somebody's silicone tweeters. Some kid got a hold of this, didn't they? Okay, I mean, it happens. The bolsters are in good shape. The seat's not ripped up. The dash is in good shape. There's a cross hanging on the mirror. That has got to be a good sign. You have a gold key right here. One of the factory gold keys. Oh, I love it. Let's see. No key fob? No, no key fob. Dead as a doornail? Yep. I'm going to take the gold key and I'm going to hide it in here just because I don't want it to disappear. So my big concern about this is, why is a car this nice with brand new tires sitting out here? My next question is, what's the date code on the brand new tires? Because that'll give us an idea if this thing has been parked and sitting, because obviously Northstar, right? Uh-oh. Somebody's been messing around under the hood. Yep. What is this wire? What do we got going on here? Oh, it's not connected to anything. It's just taped. And it goes to where exactly? Who knows? Great. You know, just wires dangling under here. We got some Freon leaking from over there. Looks like somebody's had this engine out before, would be my guess. They shattered the living heck out of the air conditioning box. Either that or they converted this. What is this? No, this is a 99. This would already be R134. So, yeah, I'd almost bet you the engine had to come out. That may be a good sign. That may be good for us, guys. It may be good for us. Let's check the coolant. Come on. And do we have any? I can't see. Yeah, there's coolant in there. That's a great sign. That's a really good sign. But that doesn't mean that somebody did not go down in there and just throw some new coolant in it for auction. Clean. Everything in there looks pretty decent. Clean. This is the one I really wanted, guys. Oil. Oil is full. Looks good. And you got that really funky water pump that's driven by the camshaft. It's very bizarre. You got a water pump down here with a belt that, yeah, it's got its own little tensioner and everything. Interesting. This cover is missing off of the fuse box. And what is going on here? I guess that's natural. That's fine. Okay, why don't we throw a jump on this thing, guys, and let's see if it runs. So the battery's dated 5 of 24. So I've got a feeling this thing has not been sitting. What are these tires? There are ZT3000s, all seasons. These are Z-Tex. I have no idea. The date code is January of 2021. So these tires are 3 years old and they look brand new. Now that is slightly concerning. 3-year-old tires that look new. Oh shoot, somebody sees me. Somebody's looking over here. Uh-oh. 94,000 miles. Theft problem. The transmission is all lit up and blinking. Parking brake is on. We can turn that off. Is it just a push to... How do you... Oh no, it's one of those parking brakes that you got to actually get down there and put your finger on something and hope that it doesn't break your... I can't remember where it is. I remember these parking brakes though. Like if you're not careful... There it goes. Yeah, if you're not careful, those things break your finger. It's no joke. Hazard lights are flashing, so that's That's interesting. Damn it, this guy's coming over here. Don't do it, man. Close this door. So something is going on, maybe with this, because the whole transmission is flashing. Obviously, hazard lights are flashing, and I have no idea where the hazard button is on this. Is it over here? Is it? Oh, that's... There we go. So the hazard lights were on. Car may not restart. Service ride system. Theft system problem. Oh, great. Car may not restart. That's perfect. Let's turn the air all the way down. It's 87 degrees outside. AC is on. Does the radio work? Driver 1 home preset. Let's see if the radio works. Yep, radio works. Info. Range, miles per gallon, obviously nothing. Nope. Phone. So this was, it looks really nice, but it is a little rough, guys. Battery volts only 10.7, and that's with my booster pack. So I'd be willing to bet we're probably not charging. And as far as air conditioning goes, I'm thinking maybe not, guys. We may not have air conditioning. I've got it as cold as it gets, and I don't really feel much of anything. We don't have books. Valet mode. On and off. Traction control. Nope, that doesn't do anything either. And then to open the trunk, I thought there'd be a trunk button in there, but there's not. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Important window. Works. Less important window does not work. You've got that angel right there. That's always nice. Oh, that window does work. There we go. All right, important window and less important window work. Brakes feel good. No air conditioning. Reverse. Yes. Drive. Yes. Very smooth. Very smooth. Steering feels good. Power seats. They do work. But I don't think... Well, number one, the trunk doesn't seem to work either. Windshield wipers, do they work? Yeah, she's low on voltage here, guys. With a brand new battery. No bueno. And it also says the air ride suspension is not working either. And the trunk does not want to open. So I think in the trunk, is there a shutoff for the air suspension? Let's grab the key. Let's try to pop that trunk real quick. This is the one I was really interested in too. Oh boy, there's lots of stuff in here. Air ride. Do we have a disable? There's a center cap. There's a door light. There's all kinds of little stuff in here. Yeah, I don't see anything back here for air ride. There's some fuses that are opened up, so somebody's been messing around with it. Does the soft close work? No. Maybe it's not a soft close. Well, I don't know, guys. This one's definitely a little rougher, mechanically speaking. Voltage, oh yeah. Alternator is not charging. You know, I can't remember how difficult an alternator is to do on this car. Actually, I'm looking at the alternator. It's right down there. Boy, that looks like a pain in the... Wow. Yeah, that does not look fun at all. That's a new alternator. Somebody already put an alternator in it. We shut this off, car dies. Told you. Bingo. Yep. Okay, so we've got some kind of an electrical gremlin going on with this one. There's also supposed to be some kind of a cover going over this battery here. That's missing as well. Not a big deal, but something to be aware of. So it's got a new battery, it's got a new alternator, and it's not charging. And getting to that alternator to check wiring and stuff, oh boy. That, I'm going to do some research in this one. I was ready to throw a bid on this, like, immediately. And now, I'm half tempted to just walk away. With that, ladies and gentlemen, this video is almost 50 minutes long. I had no idea that this thing ran so far, so I'm gonna get out of here. If y'all enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.